Welcome to Wellness with Grace NP. Session 8, Cues for Healthy Living. This is Session 8 of a guide that offers practical tips and strategies for a balanced and fulfilling lifestyle that promotes weight loss. It includes advice on healthy eating, physical activity, and maintaining emotional well-being. Congratulations! You are halfway through a 16-week program. Rewatch Session 1 for an overview of the program. Aloha, I'm Grace Gschonhardt, a family nurse practitioner, a certified diabetes care and education specialist, and a member of the Obesity Management Association. Diabetes Prevention Program. The Wellness with Grace NP weight loss program has been adapted from the CDC Diabetes Prevention Program curriculum and is offered for free through YouTube. Let's reflect on what you learned last week. Last week, you learned about balancing your caloric intake with your physical activity. How did you do this past week in tipping the balance to weight loss? What positive changes did you make? Are there areas you can improve on? The objectives of Session 8 are recognizing positive and negative food and activity cues, changing negative food and activity cues to positive ones, adding positive cues and eliminate negative ones, developing a plan for removing one problem, food cue for the coming week. The key message of Session 8 is, think about how your surroundings affect your behavior. Identify food cues and activity cues and how they affect your behavior. Think about how you respond to your environment. When we respond the same way all the time to a food or activity cue, this is our habit. You will work on identifying what your food and activity cues are. Also, start being aware of the many factors that influence your behavior related to eating and activity. Some are positive and some are negative. The good news is that we can make food and activity cues work for us and not against us. Not all food and activity cues are bad, but can become a problem if they get in the way of eating less fat, carbs, and calories, or being more active. Negative food cues are events, situations, or people that lead us to eat when we aren't hungry. Think about your negative food cues and make a list in your notebook. Think about your negative activity cues and make a list in your notebook. Next to your negative cues, write down how to turn this into a positive cue. On the other hand, positive food cues are events, situations, or people that lead us to make healthier choices with food and physical activity. Think about your positive food cues and make a list in your notebook. Think about your positive activity cues and make a list in your notebook. Your positive cues are the ones you want to focus on and strengthen. Look at the list of your negative food and activity cues. These are your triggers. Think of ways to change your negative food and physical activity cues. Look at your list of positive food and physical activity cues for ideas to switch out the negative cues. Let's practice. Think of cues that make you want to eat. These cues could be hunger, how you feel, people, places, sight or smell of food, or certain activities. Rewatch Session 4 to learn about how your thoughts and behavior affect what you eat. Think about if it's really hunger that you're feeling. You might be thirsty, tired, or bored. Before you eat, try drinking a glass of cold water, taking a nap, or taking a walk for some distraction. If you feel tired, remember to get 8 hours of quality sleep. Your feelings could be making you hungry. Are you bored, lonely, angry, stressed, frustrated, or even happy? Any one of these feelings could lead you to eat when you are not hungry. Step back and think about what you are feeling and separate that from being hungry. This takes practice. It's called mindfulness. Address the feelings, accept your feelings, and see if you can find another activity rather than eating. You might eat because someone offered you food or other people are eating, so you eat the same food too. You might be influenced by people around you to eat unhealthy foods. Practice saying, "That looks great, but no thank you." If it's too hard to make healthy choices around certain people, you could avoid them when they are eating or focus on yourself and what you can do. You might eat because you see or smell food. Watching a TV commercial might make you want to eat the food. Seeing the food in the refrigerator or pantry might make you want to eat even if you are not hungry. Seeing a sign for a restaurant might cause you to pull into the drive-thru. Even the smell of cooking food can make you want to eat. What can you do? You could take a different route if driving down a certain street has triggers. Avoid having certain foods in the house. Instead, have healthy snacks at home. Taking a walk to distract you when other people are cooking or a certain commercial is playing on TV. Certain activities can be triggers. When you go to the movies and buy popcorn, when you watch TV at home and eat potato chips, when you go to a football game and get a pizza and beer, when you're with your friends so you have an alcoholic cocktail. In these situations, you could avoid the activity, avoid the specific food cue, or plan to change what you eat and commit to your plan, so that you change your behavior over time. Responding to a food cue in the same way over and over again is how you build a habit. When faced with the food cue, your response becomes more and more automatic. When changing your food cue, it will take being more mindful of the negative cue and switching it with a positive cue. But as you practice responding to positive food cues, this will become your new habit over time. Rewatch sessions 2, 3, and 4 to learn how to create a healthy plate. Now, visualize each room of your house. What are things in each room that make you think about eating? Does looking at the couch make you want to sit and watch TV? Does the TV make you want to eat potato chips? Does seeing the refrigerator make you want to look in there for something to eat? What can you do? Again, this will take mindfulness. Mindfulness is being aware that these are triggers and making a conscious effort to change your behavior. When you walk in the door after work, can you choose to walk to your bedroom, to change into clothes, to exercise? If you decide to watch TV, can you choose to do another activity like walk in place instead of sitting on the couch? Instead of unhealthy snacks in the pantry or refrigerator, can you fill it with healthier snacks? Make it a rule not to eat while watching TV or using the computer. Keep an exercise bike or treadmill near the TV and use it while watching your favorite show. Try buying healthier snacks or keeping the unhealthy snacks out of sight. Keep the healthy snacks that are lower in fat, carbs, and calories in sight where you can see them. Buy smaller snack sizes. Don't put out serving bowls at the table where you can easily pile on more servings. Load your 9-inch plate before you sit at the table. Remove your plate as soon as you are finished and leave the table. Make a conscious choice not to eat the kids' leftovers. Rewatch sessions 3, 4, and 5 to reinforce information on food portions and how to create a healthy plate. At work, avoid the lunchroom when it's busy or eat outside if there is an option. Avoid the snack table or having snacks at your desk. You could also bring healthy snacks to work instead. Avoid routes to and from work that have fast food or restaurants. Make it a rule not to eat while driving. This is safer too. Make a shopping list ahead of time and make a rule to only buy the items on your list. Have a healthy snack before you shop. Avoid sections in the store that might tempt you with food that are high in fat and calories like the bakery, frozen desserts, or snack aisle. Don't buy things because it's on sale if it doesn't fit your healthy eating plan. Activity cues at home. Think about what can cue you to exercise. Keep exercise shoes, bag, and equipment in sight and not in the closet. Look at your MyFitnessPal or smartphone activity tracker throughout the day to track your activity. It might motivate you to do more. Keep a stationary bike or treadmill near the TV and use it while watching. Set alarms on your phone to remind you to be active. Have post-it notes next to your bedside, on the bathroom mirror, or on the refrigerator to remind you of your activity. Activity cues at work. Have your shoes, equipment bag, and water bottle near you, in your car, or next to your desk to remind you to exercise. Put notes around your desk to remind you to take a lunch walk. Schedule a daily activity in your calendar and set your alarm as a reminder. Keep your appointment with yourself because you are important. Set up regular activity dates with your friends. Sign up for a walking or running group and commit to going. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to change and adapt in response to new experiences and learning. When building new habits, neuroplasticity plays a key role. As you repeatedly perform a new behavior, your brain forms and strengthens new neural connections. These connections make it easier to repeat the behavior, gradually turning it into an automatic response. Over time, this rewiring helps shift the behavior from something you consciously choose to something that feels natural, making it easier to maintain new positive habits. It takes time to form new habits and replace old habits. The most important step is to replace problem cues with new ones that will help you lead a healthier life. Make food and activity cues work for you and not against you, and be patient with yourself as you work on making lifestyle changes. This week, make a plan to remove or replace one problem food cue within the next 3 days. Think about what problems you might have in order to make that change and how you will solve them. Think of one positive cue for being more active that you will do within the next 3 days. Think of any problems you might have and how you will solve them. Write your plan on a paper and post it where you will see it. Ways to change problem cues are by avoiding, removing, or replacing. Continue finding ways to be physically active. By now, you should be up to 150 minutes of physical activity each week. Remember that you can do 10 to 15 minutes throughout the day, as long as they add up to 150 minutes each week. Weigh yourself at the same time each day or every few days, and record your weight in MyFitnessPal or your notebook. Record your physical activity in the MyFitnessPal app or a notebook. Do this every day as soon as you complete your activity. Record everything you eat in the MyFitnessPal app or a notebook. Do this every day as soon as possible, before or after you eat. Keeping track of what you do is the most important part of learning how to change your behavior. Track every day what you eat and drink and your physical activity. If you haven't already, don't forget to download the Calorie King app and MyFitnessPal app on your smartphone. These apps are great tools to assist you in reaching your new healthy lifestyle change. If you have any questions or you would like to schedule an appointment, email me at gschonhardt@gmail.com. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe to Wellness with Grace NP and Hawaii Route 63, so you can stay up to date on any new videos that will assist you with your weight loss and lifestyle change. You can do this!